Hello, Taurus. Welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do a reading for you. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and we're just going to see what Spirit wants you to know. So if you feel drawn to the title, to the reading at all, or the thumbnail, then it could be for you, but just take what's going to resonate and keep in mind that sometimes the roles can be reversed. So if you think that I'm talking about somebody around you, someone close to you, that can definitely be the case. So let's get into it here. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I trust that anyone who is drawn to this reading will find a message in here for them. And I trust that Spirit will guide those souls to this reading if there is something that they need to hear. If you're new here, we have our big bowl of names, cities, countries, life path numbers, zodiac signs, and more. So we will pull from that bowl towards the end of the reading to get some specific details for specific people. And also, if you do resonate with the reading, there will be an extended, and you can find the link for that down below. So let's get into it here, Taurus, and see what comes up for you. So what can I channel here for Taurus? Spirit, tune me in to anyone watching here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What information needs to come up here for Taurus at this time? We have the Nine of Wands kind of flying out. Please use me as a clear channel for any details that are relevant here to this reading, any important messages coming up. Okay, so I just saw kind of what looked to be like someone staring straight ahead at you and you staring at them, and almost like a bit of a staring contest. And these cards all flew out. So this could definitely be a message for some of you who, you know, you could be in a bit of a standstill or a stalemate with somebody around you. I'm hearing the name Brian, so that could resonate with somebody, but of course it doesn't have to. It's a really interesting energy because it's almost like I feel this definitely could be a love message, but it also could be like a family member, a friend, someone around you. But it almost feels like a very kind of, I guess you can say, a stubbornness to it. There's a feeling of, I don't want to be in this standstill. I don't want to be in this stalemate, but I have to. Or kind of a battle going on between two people. So it's a bit of a, like a pulling teeth kind of feeling, you know, it's a very frustrating sort of feeling here going on. And I definitely feel like you've been waiting for something. Again, this energy feels like it's all about waiting for something, waiting for someone, they're waiting for you. And it's like there's a sense of silence in the middle of this, or a sense of no movement is happening. It can also relate, if it doesn't connect to a person or to a relationship, it could be any other area of your life. It could be that you just feel like there's kind of a stuck sensation here in general. In your life, or with something like a job or career. It feels like I'm being shown a key which is dangling in the air. Like there is a key here, there is a solution that can be given, but again, it's like holding back on that key. Yeah, Page of Swords. They're showing me, like, you know how lizards can regenerate their tail, but in this case, they're showing that there's something here to do with like the regeneration not happening. So again, in some area here, there's a feeling of looking at something. I definitely feel like for most, this is probably a love connection I'm talking about here, but it feels like it's something where, again, like looking for information about you, or you looking at information about somebody, or a lot of thoughts being exchanged, but no action being taken, even though we're putting a lot of thoughts or putting a lot of energy into that. And that's what this feels like. And this could even be something where there's like a repetitive cycle with the lizard tail and the Nine of Wands, maybe a feeling of like, you know, you want to get past this, you want to move forward from this, you want to regenerate this connection, or you want to regenerate any stuck energy in your life here. I think this is kind of a little bit similar to I was going to say Gemini, but then I was going to say Aries. So some of you watching could be on the cusp of either Aries or Gemini, or there could be Gemini and Aries involved here. It doesn't have to be. But let's see a little bit more in what Spirit can tell us here. What else for Taurus for this reading? I'm also hearing a side note here. I'm hearing march to the beat of your own drum. So your guides want you here to really take your independence back, or march to the beat of your own drum. With this High Priestess too sticking out at me when I said that, there's a feeling of a lot of purple energy around you too. Some of you here could be very connected to Spirit, or you're going through kind of a cycle to where you're reconnecting or furthering your connection to the divine. And you might need to just really walk your own path here. If it means that you have to, it's like a trailblazer type of energy. If it means that you have to leave behind some stuck situation, or if you have to just kind of say that it's a lost cause for right now, something of the sort like that, or even if it is something that you're in communication with, being your true self and kind of, not backing down from any adversity, but just being kind of who you really are is kind of the way to do it here. Because there's something I keep wanting to, before I pull this card here, they keep drawing me back to the High Priestess to let you know that you're in a very powerful position right now spiritually. And it's like you can't really be messed with, or nothing can kind of get to you currently. So maybe even energetic protection, energetic boundaries that you might need to instill right now in your life. But it feels like you're already kind of in that space, I'm also being shown your heart chakra could be going through a bit of an activation here. I'm being shown actually like a tower moment. I think, was the tower at the bottom? I think it might have been earlier, but it's like the walls are closing in on something, and it's forcing some type of elevation or growth to happen in your life here. And again, it's central around the High Priestess. So anything to do with spirituality, intuition. I'm hearing the name Jordan as well. Okay, so what else for Taurus? Okay, I have to say one more thing here. There's something I'm getting also. I don't know if this is, some of you watching this, you are like a High Priestess in terms of you being a reader or being a psychic or anything like that. This could also be like a guide coming in. I don't know why I'm getting an energy of like you being a teacher, or if it's not you, then somebody around you or even a guide is almost saying like, watch how I do it. Here's how we do it. Something like that with this Page of Swords. So either you're being kind of a way shower right now in certain ways, or you have also a guide in Spirit who is wanting to teach you the ropes. Maybe if for those of you who are new to maybe like spirituality, or you're wanting to further a certain skill psychically or something like that, there could be a guide who's helping to show you because they had mastered that in their lifetime. So it's just a message coming through. Okay, so anything else for Taurus? Yes, you will soon gravitate towards your soul's purpose and intended path. So very powerful message here for you, Taurus. You don't have to be doing something in terms of spirituality, but for a lot of you, I think it could be. But just take it how it's going to resonate. If it's not that, again, there's a guide coming up to show you whatever it is that you're passionate about, to follow that and to show you how to do it, sort of. So there's definitely a strong message about that this is time for you to kind of step up in some certain way. I'm seeing a lot of birds as well, hawks, eagles, falcons. So those could be messengers as well. And the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. Again, lots of like deep communication with Spirit, I feel. So pay attention to any signs that are around you currently. And I'm almost being shown, it's kind of I don't know why they're showing me the Monopoly. And I think it's what is it, when you can go around one lap? I haven't played it in a while, but where you can skip the lap or something and you can go around double. So there's something like that I'm getting, to where you're having like a free pass that you can almost like kind of skip over the I don't know how to put this, like sort of skip over it's like you're ready now to move towards your intended purpose in a grander way than you had thought possible. So like an initiation, I guess you can say. There's an initiation here for you. And you might have a situation where you don't have to wait any longer. So with this reference, and I will go into love here because I think there could be a double message about love too, like I had picked up on in the beginning. If there's something you feel a frustration about, like I want to move forward or I want to move towards my soul's purpose, but this particular situation is keeping me stuck, or I have certain things that I'm working on within myself that make me feel kind of stuck. I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough to where you can kind of skip that round if you know, and go further. And again, they're bringing me back to the message here I keep being shown here about your energetic protection. Some of you, this is overlapping with a love message, and your guides want you to be aware of where you kind of are putting your energy. If it's keeping you kind of in the same space or the same circle, if you're entertaining a person or a situation which keeps you pacing back and forth, and you know that you're kind of breaking out of that shell, then they want you to follow that path and to take that lone wolf, even if you have to, or be a trailblazer in your own way, not feeling confined to any limitations in your life here right now. So some of you could be taking a lot of baths, salt baths, bubble baths. I'm getting a lot of self-care, perhaps. Unexpected help will arrive from another. And beneath that, we do have, you will unexpectedly have a change in your career path. So we have the word unexpected twice. So yeah, that actually could be the reference of the lap, whatever it's called. I can't think of it. Getting out of jail free or something, or going, but it feels like it's unexpected. Like you're not going to expect to get that card. You're not going to expect to be able to pass the lap without doing the things you had to do, to get to that point. So definitely this can be in the form of, like I said, there's a message. This is very specific, but there's a guide coming up here that's trying to give you help. But it could be a person, like, in the physical world too. But it's something to where, like, here I am, I'm helping you. I'll show you how to do it, and I'll help you to move out of any rut that you've been in. So listen to closely any callings that you're having or any intuitive nudges right now. And for those of you looking for a change in your career path, this could be happening quite soon for you, and it might be unexpected. Because there's so much, I keep being shown like bumblebees, butterflies, a lot of energies swarming around you. So you might have either a lot of kind of opportunities, or again, a lot of guides, spirits around you, synchronicities kind of flooding your life right now. A lot of like things that are happening, but they're happening on a subtle realm. So anything else for Taurus? Anything about love, maybe, Spirit? Anything about love for Taurus? And we will look more at this in the extended here too. We have the Ten of Swords and the Sun. Anything here about love for Taurus? Again, this could be specific. I don't know why I'm being shown something that you're going to see on social media, or it's almost like they're showing me somebody hacks a certain code and then you become illuminated to something. You're going from the Ten of Swords to the Sun here in love. So something is being illuminated, something is coming to light, something you're finding out. The Page of Wands. And this is actually connected. So for some of you, it's connected to this new career path, or it's connected to the unexpected help. It definitely feels like in love here for you, the same kind of feeling of something unexpectedly turning, going from the Ten of Swords to the Page of Wands and the Sun. And I feel like there's just a lot of, I guess you can say, like quantum leaps that you're taking, which are ready to happen or that you're already having. Yes, the Fool and the Death card. There's a lot of, it almost feels like you're walking into sort of a wonderland, or you're walking into kind of, again, a new timeline. I know I said this for some other sign. I just can't remember if it was Gemini or Aries, but there's a feeling of, I think Leo had a little bit of this too. So love here. Some of you might have a very unexpected meeting with somebody, and they're going to find you, like maybe they're going to, I'm getting something about a phone number, looking you up. Again, that could just be specific, but somebody might look you up or find your phone number or ask for your phone number. Feels kind of like a new thing, or something which would resurge or kind of reemerge suddenly, unexpectedly. And it feels like something where there's definitely in love an opportunity here for a fresh start, for a fresh beginning. This could be somebody who, let me see, is there a specific person connected to Taurus in love right now? Is there a specific person connected to you? The Chariot. I don't know why I keep seeing computers. I don't know what that's about. Computers, somebody's a computer repair person, or I don't know, computers. Okay, so who is this person connected to you in love? The Chariot. The Six of Cups and the Hierophant. Yeah, this feels like King of Cups. Yeah, there's a very strong, there's somebody here, it could be a water sign, they don't have to be, but what I'm actually being shown is somebody who's, it's kind of funny, but it's like if someone's sitting next to you, there's another person coming in and they're almost like kicking the chair away of that person next to you, and they're replacing it with their chair. So they're kind of booting somebody out in order to sit in that chair. So this could definitely be, like I said, somebody new who's entering your life who somehow wants to boot out like an old partner. That could be for some of you, or this is something where maybe there's been like a, with the Ten of Swords and the unexpected path and the kind of like the quantum jumping here, there could be like going from one situation to the next, or kind of booting out something in their life in order to replace it with you, or that's vice versa. Yeah, so who's this person connected to Taurus? Because I'm getting like a feeling of fun and freedom coming in with this Fool and the Page of Wands, something which can be fun and free, some love that can kind of help to set you free. Who's the person connected to Taurus? I'm hearing a song by Journey, but I couldn't catch which one it was. Yeah, we have Euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, and laughter, and receptive. So again, there's somebody here connected to you, or possibly coming into your life, who's very receptive to you. There's a feeling of kind of like, again, the lines kind of communication, or the connection here being sort of revived, you know? And so if this is relevant to what I said in the beginning about like a stalemate or kind of a standoff, it seems like there will be eventually kind of a crack in that, or a movement in that. But for others of you, there's somebody new who's going to come in to replace and kind of boot out whoever you were at a standstill with before, especially if it's been kind of a long time or you felt like it was never going to move forward. I'm hearing better late than never. So this person could show up late. Could be like to a date or something, or this could just be energetically. They're showing up late, but they're saying it's better late than never. Who is this person connected to you, Taurus, in love? Let me actually phrase it this way here. What is this person thinking and feeling about you? This person, what are they thinking and feeling about you? Yeah, there's a feeling of, like I'm seeing a flame. Okay, all the cards flew out. I'm seeing a flame, which is kind of lit, and then it's not lit, and then lit and not lit. So with the letting go here and the boundaries, again, this could be the same person that you've had a bit of a misunderstanding or a stalemate with. There may have been some like deja vu in this connection, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. How they're feeling about you. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's like something, I don't know. I think there could be two people here or two connections, but I'm seeing one person, this person that I'm tapping into over here. There's something about like wanting to reach out, but then retracting it, or then reaching out and then retracting. It's like something where there's a question mark around this connection somehow, whether to do it, to not do it. And maybe you feel that way too. That's why we have the Two of Swords up there, the Nine of Wands. So this person, they feel that. So what about the connection then? Let me get one of these theme cards to see what does Spirit want you to know about your love life? What is this for Taurus, their love life? What is this trying to say? What is this for Taurus in their love life? Okay, so divine timing is at work in your love life, in your situation. Focus on yourself and find things that bring you joy and live your best life. In the meantime, time will fly. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm wondering here if there's like two things going on, or this is the same connection, but Spirit's definitely wanting to let you know that, again, with like the reference of the quantum leap here, the Fool, the Page of Wands, there's very much of a divine timing element that's playing out here in this whole situation. And I'm being shown kind of a very sudden surprise that you'll have. So this doesn't appear to be happening maybe right now, but it is coming in soon, or it's on the way, kind of on the horizon, and it's almost going to come out of nowhere. It's like you're going to turn the corner and it's going to be right there in front of you. So this definitely feels like it could be that you'll kind of know intuitively what that means for you if you've been waiting patiently for something to happen and you kind of know that there's a connection with somebody. Then that's what I'm getting here, that it feels like that will eventually happen, will eventually manifest, but it's just going to take a little bit more time. Okay, but it can also be, again, that reference of somebody is going to suddenly come into your life like a new person, and they're going to replace what you thought that you wanted. And it's going to very much come out of the blue. We have this person is triggering unhealed wounds within you that need to be brought up. Although this process is uncomfortable, healing is the only way forward. So that can be, again, go back to the person over here, the boundaries, the letting go, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords. That's probably a message for those of you who feel like you're kind of in a bit of an in-between limbo with somebody. This person is definitely, I'm seeing a chef here for some reason. Somebody could be a chef, but it feels like this is somebody who needs to trigger this within you currently to, again, kind of help to clear out the clutter in your life. But they have never felt this way about anyone else before. So that's why I said there's a very strong connection here, somebody that you have a very strong connection to, or that you will have a very strong connection to. I'm being shown the yin and the yang. So you both really complement each other. It's like this is something to where you're kind of not feeding off of, but sort of you're giving this over here energetically, and then they're giving this energetically, and you can kind of merge that together. So it's all about balance for the two of you. So if this is somebody that you're currently connecting to, you may need to have better balance between the two of you in order to have this connection work. But it's that kind of feeling here. So in the extended, I'm definitely going to go more into this person and how they are currently thinking, feeling about you, what actions they'll take. We'll look at some timing cards to see if any timing will come up. And then I think we'll look and see what this Fool will entail and what it will be. And see, what's going to happen here in divine timing. And then we're going to also look a little bit at your soul's purpose and what you need to know about the steps that you're taking in towards your soul's path and your soul's journey. At the bottom here, we have within this year, you will be highly recognized within your career and business endeavors. Abundance will surely follow. Yeah, so that's definitely what I'm getting. For a lot of you, there will be a lot of abundance coming into your life. And beneath that, like I said, there's somebody who's wanting to get closer to you, to sit into that chair next to you, to deepen your bond. And it's unclear to me if it's the same person or if it's somebody new. But there's definitely this feeling of that lap that you're skipping, and you're getting closer to sort of what you're wanting in love and also career. So let me get one of these to see any final message here, Taurus. I don't know why I'm hearing that song, whip it into shape. But I feel like they're also saying too that you can, shapeshifter, whip it into shape. You can shape anything that you want in your life right now. There's like it feels like this current time and maybe leading into the next few months or so is a very flexible time to where you can mold your reality kind of here, Taurus, how you want to. Something about your energy is becoming very like magnetic to that and becoming very heightened when it comes to the High Priestess, you having more gifts and more, stronger manifestation abilities and stuff like that in order to kind of shift and to mold the life that you want. So definitely use this time for anything here to do with law of attraction or scripting, writing, visualization, setting the intention with the universe, because it seems like it's a very prime time for that. Be devoted and committed. My dog is trying to catch a bug. It feels like this is definitely, I'm hearing something like good things come to those who wait, but also, good people receive good things or something. So when you're devoted to your craft or you're devoted to, I guess you can say like, being a good person or you're devoted to just what feels right for your heart, you will be rewarded for that. So let's get a few of these little things and then we'll go into the bowl. We have family. So this could be a family member for some. We had a shift in family that comes here too beneath that. So if it's not a family member, there could be unhealed wounds that are being triggered as it relates to your upbringing, childhood, family, or vice versa. Or maybe somebody is dealing with a triggering family connected to you. We have ex-wife. So take that if that's something specific for you. I don't know why it's on top of receptive. It could be that, maybe you are the ex-wife of this person, or there's somebody who is needing to heal from an ex-wife in order to become, more receptive in their hearts. We do have this Hierophant. Something about the West, could be West Coast. Somebody could live in the West Coast of some country, or this could be West in terms of what the meaning of West is, which I actually don't know here, but if there's some meaning of the direction West, that could be relevant for somebody. We have Solitude on top of the Page of Swords. So you could be spending some more time alone. I think I had said that before, being a, what did I say? Something about taking your own path, walking your own, or going to the beat of your own drum. So this is definitely a good time for solitude, for self-reflection. And if you need to do something involving your career maybe, or speaking or writing or something which you can kind of do on your own, and maybe taking some time away from anything that could sort of distract you from those goals. We have Salt. Yeah, so it's on top here of the boundaries. So it could be, I think I had seen salt bath here before too. Some of you are already doing this, but this could also be advice to, you know, take more salt baths, to cleanse yourself with salt. You know, again, that's coming up with this person connected to you. I don't know if we'll look more at them in the extended here. We have Argument. So yeah, it's on top of the Nine of Wands. So that could be for some, if you had an argument with somebody and there's, again, this kind of stalemate or staring contest type of energy where no one's making a move, no one's apologizing or doing anything. And it feels like that could be with the Salt too, where this connection is. You know, it's triggering things. We have Hello. So it's on top of the Two of Swords. So yeah, somebody wants to say hello, even if they're not saying hello, or you want to say hello. Again, there's something about who's going to say hello first, or who's going to say sorry, or who's going to reach out. We have Mountains. Yeah, so there seems like there's an obstacle here. Someone could live in the West Mountains, maybe area, but it feels like there's also a mountain in the way with someone in terms of how they feel about you, being very drawn to you, being obviously not feeling this way about anyone else before, but needing to move through the thunderstorm. And Spirit's saying something again about strong people, or like going through tough times makes you stronger, you know. Something about the daytime, I don't know. We have Closure. So yeah, with the Page of Wands here and this kind of how it's between these two things, or these two cards, I feel like you're going to receive closure, or you need closure. And that could be where the Fool is going to come in divine timing, where it's going to help you to receive that kind of clarity or closure. So I'm going to look more in the extended, but let's go ahead and pull from this bowl here. These do not have to resonate. If they don't, then it's okay. It doesn't mean that it's not for you. And you may want to turn down the volume. It can be kind of loud. Okay, so we have Brandy, Britannia, Martha, Daniel, Sarah, Ronald, Jonas, Jackie, Liesel, Asma, we have Angie, Karen, William, Peggy, Andrina, Jupiter, Paulette, Sylvia, Alex, Mauricio, Samantha, Bonnie, Sheila, Yun, Helen, Yvonne, Ashley, spelled like that, Melissa, Valerie, Hannah, Vanessa, and I think that's it for names. And then we have New York, Birmingham, Ottawa, Indiana, South Africa, San Antonio, Mexico, Mumbai. We have construction, carpenter. So those could be occupations, and then also Reiki healer. So yeah, with that high priestess, a lot of you watching here, you definitely could be in that kind of, area of healing, readings, things like that, where you're about to move into that space in your life. And then we have Aries moon and Capricorn sun. So I'll leave it here and I will go over to the extended. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And you can comment below if you'd like how this connected with you, if any of these details found you. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love.